Tortured Grammar, a story of love and Viagra, written and copyright 2012 by Ralph Burrus. The challenge, no pronouns. Well, okay, no pronouns referring to people once the story starts. Like you, I probably get 5 or 10 pitches for erectile dysfunction drugs in my spam email every day. What? You don't get those? Oh well. So anyway, I got to wondering, who are these people that are so dedicated to their product? I noticed that there were a lot of them, and they seem to take great pride in their work as they are careful to sign their names to each and every one of the daily barrage of missives that are created and sent out to a world desperately seeking an erection. Last time I looked, I wasn't a candidate for the treatments these dedicated individuals have been offering to me. Humble brag. But you never know, I guess. Actually, it seems very kind of these folks to be so concerned for the state of my sexual well-being. So I thought I'd imagine a day in their lives for a moment, down at the ED plant, which seems to be in Russia. No names have been changed from the original emails. Fregoso Spiviak's chest swelled with pride to have created the latest message for the day's mailings, and after masturbating, called Crystal Belange. Excuse me? What? That's right. Yes, I said masturbating. Hey, it's in the labor contract, subsection 43 of clause 17, paragraph 4. Look it up. So, Fregoso Spiviak. Okay, listen, here's the deal. According to Union Representative McLeod Tetrick, the clause was added because aside from tiring of the, hey, is that a banana in your pocket, or are you glad to see me jokes, it was discovered that the ED plant contains a lot of dust generated by the machinery as it creates this life's blood of silver-haired phylogenists trying to keep up with their trophy wives. The dust permeates everything, making its way into the business offices, occasionally causing a condition known as priapism in the men, which is the having of an erection that lasts for more than 4 hours. And this, per union rules, must be alleviated every 3 hours for a period of no less than 6 nor more than 9½ minutes. This is the negotiated compromise from intervals of 5 hours with 4 minutes, pushed for by management, and the overly ambitious every hour and a half for 8 minutes demanded by the tumescent laborers. Oddly, the female workers merely had to pee and required no additional accommodation. And don't get me started on the convenience rooms that must be provided. Fregoso Spiviak called to suggest to Crystal Belange that Shabal Hassan should give Katish Schenkel a call and arrange to have a private party at the home of Aubrey Gremprecht that evening, in celebration of another fabulous and creative day. Nearing the end of the shift, with time running out on some of the male workers, Christelle Belange, always willing to curry favors with superiors, rushed to fulfill the directive of Supervisor Fregoso Spiviak. After maneuvering through the growing forest of priapic men, trousers at full mast, shifting from foot to foot in lines in the convenience rooms, union-guaranteed fleshlights gripped firmly in hand, Crystal Belange reached the telephone in the back office and placed the call to Shabal Hassan. Shabal Hassan went ahead and called Keith Russ, but Keith Russ had other plans. Opposite a plush reclining chair, a large flat-screen TV displayed the famous bouncing double E's of Russian actress Anna Seminovich, marching smartly onto the stage at the, quote, New Wave Youth Musicians Festival Live from Moscow, unquote, which Keith Russ stared at while politely declining the invitation. Shabal Hassan then called Pammy Chalette and Lisa Schmidt, while Fregoso Spiviak tried Martina Schmelka and Anissa Trickler, only to be turned down. When Shabal Hassan called Lubik Saiki and mentioned that, among others, Katie Schenkel would be in attendance, this is what happened. Staring blindly through the steamy lenses of a pair of Woody Allen-style glasses, Lubik Saiki pondered the invitation deeply, not even noticing as sudden droplets of forehead sweat drew rivulets through the condensation. Lubik Saiki normally worked the night shift, occupying the station used by Kati Schinkel during the day, and had become infatuated, nay, enthralled by the particular scent that Kati Schinkel would leave behind in the chair. Kati Schinkel loved boiled red beans and cabbage and could consume an entire bowl topped with a stiff shot of hot sauce in under 30 seconds. This rather unpleasant source of Lubitsch Saiki's olfactory delight had given Kati Schinkel a particularly nasty bout of stomach distress this afternoon, and while squirming the efforts to disguise the rather loud passing of gas by coughing even more loudly and pressing an ample bottom deep into the chair weren't really working today, so the invitation was declined. Pammy Chalet, wanting to see some old friends, called Betsy Perkins, Daniel Eggleston, Dorothea Benton, and Ardellis Fleming. But they were all dead. Dorothea McKenzie, Cynthia Benson, Helena Newton, Yala Goethe, Tommy Berlin, Essa Penderhouse, Liu Tolles, Mario Stansel, Alamenta Jerome, Jim Tierney, and Kyle Cote just fucked off, so Fregoso Spivak gave up on the party idea. It was probably just as well, as Aubrey Gumprecht was out of town. But not having been told of the cancellation, the forlorn Lubik Saiki was seen walking away from the house dragging a bouquet of hydrangeas into the dark night.